we relive those years of the medical school. I went to medical school between 55 and 60. And between 60 and 65, I became a surgeon, a surgical oncologist. I still recollect those beautiful days I spent. These are two classical examples of compassion. This is Dr. Albert Schweitzer, who got a Nobel Prize for Reverence for Life in 1952. He was a German and wanted to serve the Central African colony of Gabon in early part of the 20th century. And he said that he was going to atone for the sins of the white man. He was a pastor, he was a musician, he used to play organs, and at the late age, I think at 25 or so, he decided to go and become a medical doctor. And he went to University of Strasbourg in Germany, became a doctor, and became a French national to go and spend his entire life in treating the poor in the Central Africa. And the next example is that of Mahatma Gandhi. He got a Nobel Prize in 1952. Mahatma Gandhi, the father of the nation, he's treating here Parchure Shastri, a Sanskrit scholar who had developed extensive leprosy and was turned away by his family. And Gandhiji took him in his ashram and used to, much against the protests by other ashramites, he used to dress this patient himself. This was in 1938. When leprosy, we had no treatment for leprosy, it was supposed to be contagious. This is from a stamp that was created in his memory in 1959 that leprosy is curable. And here is Mahatma Gandhi treating Parchure Shastri. And let me pay my tribute to Dadi Janki, former administrative chief, who just left this body in 2021, last year, at the age of 104. She was one of the most compassionate lady, and she used to visit patients in UK, and she found in the hospitals people had no joy, they were working, but they didn't have that feeling of value for themselves, that we are trying to save the lives. And she then suggested to the group that we should create something to bring back the values in the profession. And the values in healthcare, a spiritual approach, was a facilitated program that was created for bringing the values back in the profession. And we are doing a lot of work on values in our country. This was launched in our country by late President APJ Kalam. And I think most of you will be introduced to this subject a little later in the day. I want to thank all of you, and Om Shanti is our greeting word. I am a peaceful soul. We put heart into our healing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Mehta. Wonderfully spoken, of course, and in the brief amount of time that we all have, there is so much that we would want to put out. Just a piece of information for those of you who would need water or tea, or later on during the day when you would pick up your lunch, each of your